Hey, what's up guys? I'm gonna give you a update on my impressions on the Xbox One. So far it's been about 3 weeks after my purchase, and I gotta say I truly enjoyed the console. As I mentioned on the unboxing video, I got the Assassin's Creed bundle Xbox One, and I've been playing a little bit of both Black Flag and Unity, and I gotta say they're pretty fun. I also downloaded some free games as well, like Killer Instinct, Warframe, Volgar the Viking, and Chariot. I also bought Outlast and bought the entire season 1 of Killer Instinct, which also includes the classic Killer Instinct game as well. With all that being said, I find it funny how I still don't own a physical game for the Xbox One. Everything is either a download code or bought from the Xbox store. Also, I gotta mention again how much I love the controller and the headset. I always look forward for the gameplay and chatting with friends on parties. However, what really sucks is the drain of batteries. The lifespan is really short. I cycle like 2 pairs of batteries and I only own the Xbox less than a month. I know I have to invest in the plug and play set, but I hate the fact that the Xbox One controller relies on AA batteries. It's really regressive in my opinion. There's nothing next gen about using AA batteries, so I gotta rely on third party systems. Anyways, let's talk about the dashboard. I love the new look. It's very similar to Windows 8 with the apps on the dashboard. It also has that snap feature where you can make shortcuts by double tapping the guide button and multitasking on the Xbox One. One thing that fails in multitasking though is that you can't play music while playing video games. At least I haven't encountered a way to do it. Anyways, the dashboard main apps are the achievements, music, Skype, OneDrive, upload, videos, and TV. This is the default setup. You could customize the apps on the dashboard by pinning them. Another thing worth mentioning is the DVR that the Xbox has. The console has a habit of recording some clips while you play games. I noticed it does it every time I perform a finishing move on Killer Instinct. You could either upload it on the Xbox uploads or on the Friends Activity newsfeed, share with your friends, or just YouTube. It's a cool feature, but I'd rather stick with my Elgato capture card. I also had to get some time to get used to the achievements. Not only do you just unlock achievements, but you could share them on your news feeds with your friends. It kind of reminds me of Twitter. Another cool feature I was told that was new is that the pics on your achievements, you could use that as a wallpaper for your dashboard. Another thing that which is kind of different from the achievements is that not only do you unlock them, you also have some challenges. It shows like a total of things that you've done in the game or how you progress in the game. Let me give you an example. Kind of like me playing Killer Instinct. It shows like a number of amounts of combo breakers I perform, and it kind of compares it with your leaderboards and your friends. The last feature for the achievements is the showcase. I think the showcase is like a trophy case. So if there's like a real tough achievement that you've been trying to work on and you want to brag about it, you can put it on your showcase, and it's the first thing that pops up on your gamer card. The avatar from your 360 is still on the Xbox One, but it plays a really minor role for now. So far, the only time I see my avatar is in my gamer pick. You can still customize your avatar on the Xbox One, but I really don't see a purpose on it on the console. Maybe in some avatar games in the future, but for now I don't see nothing. The TV in one guide is a cool feature for the Xbox One. You can select what channels you want to watch by the Xbox One transferring channels from the cable box. Unfortunately, since my cable box doesn't have a HDMI input, I can't watch TV from the Xbox One. What I did instead was connect my Xbox 360 to the Xbox One. So in case I want to multitask by gaming on the 360 and chatting on the Xbox One while using the same TV, this could actually happen. SmartGlass plays a huge role on the Xbox One. It's more interactive than the 360 dashboard. You could use it as a controller, send messages with friends, view your dashboard. You could get some alerts you could purchase on the store, on the SmartGlass, and the console. You can download the games while it's off. You could also use the SmartGlass app to control the movies on your BluRay player. I find it cool that the apps know what movies you're watching as well. The Twitch app is pretty cool as well. You can live stream games with your audience, chat with friends while gaming. The only problem I have with Twitch is that the achievements don't appear on your Twitch. Also, there's a 50-50 chance that the live stream will be saved on your video manager. Sometimes I have like lost footage because of that. I'm aware that's more of Twitch's fault and not the Xbox One, but I just had to mention that. Also, I gotta address this. I find it weird that even though you turn off the Xbox One is still on. Technically speaking, it's hibernating. You could hear the hard drive working while it's supposed to be off. The best way I could describe it is kind of like you leaving your laptop on, and you know the screen is off, but you can still hear the hard drive working. However, you can still make a hard set turn off by holding the Xbox One logo for 15 seconds. Doing this will turn off the console completely and reset the cache. The BluRay is okay. My biggest complaint about the BluRay is that I usually have the capture card connected to my Xbox One, but I can't use the BluRay because the capture card is connected, which sucks ass. I'm familiar with Blu-rays having an override blocking out any capture card for not recording any media. That makes sense. However, in the past, it just wouldn't let you view it on your PC because of the capture card. But in the case of the Xbox One, you just can't use the Blu-ray player unless you disconnect the capture card. Overall, I think the Xbox One is a great console. I have some minor complaints, but I truly enjoy the console. The biggest dread I have for the Xbox One is just wanting more game varieties. Those who know me very well know I usually don't go for the AAA title games. I usually just want to get some fighting or action games, so no shooters for me, please. As far as visual difference, depending on the game, you could really see the 60 frames per second. Something like Killer Instinct is beautifully enhanced and very enjoyable to look at. But in games like Assassin's Creed, I'll be honest, I don't see much of a difference. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because the previous Assassin's Creed games had good visuals. But as far as next gen expectations, I just don't see it. But in the end of the day, graphics still make the game. You can have a game with good graphics, but it's a shitty game. And you know what you have? A pretty shitty game. Anyways, these are my thoughts on the Xbox One. If you guys got an Xbox One, please feel free to share your opinion on the console, rate the video, subscribe as well, and much love. Peace.